Recently, I was working just past Paris and I was taking public transport there, a train to Paris and a bus the rest of the way. The TGV was wonderful, said goodbye to Saint-Victoire, Avignon, Mont Ventoux, and then in the middle of France, there's some interesting sights to see. That village was nice to look at, there it is on the map. And then we started getting into the north and I got off the train in Paris. I was pretty hungry, so I thought I might go for a walk and find some food. Now the train arrived at around 3:20. I was outside at around 3:25, 3:30. And my next bus was around an hour later. Need to be there at 4:25. Bus leaves at 4:45. So about an hour in Paris, walking around. And I saw rental bikes. Now I had to download an app to get it working, which took a while. And then I started going on a rental bike, which at low speed it had like an electric motor assist, which was pretty wild. And I set a destination for the Eiffel Tower. Let's just not get the bus and just stay here. This is awesome. This is the famous Notre Dame under construction. Absolutely smoking it along Paris, heading towards the Eiffel Tower. What's crazy about this bike was that if I went fast, it felt like I was putting my energy back into the battery. There was like a top speed to it. But I was pedaling as hard as I could because I knew I was going to be tight for time to see the Eiffel Tower and get back to the train station for my bus. I've not got long to my bus, so going full speed. Probably putting energy back into the battery. Early September, wonderful bike lanes, absolutely loving it. Getting aero, holding onto the basket, and I can see the Eiffel Tower in the distance. Wasn't going to turn around now. Sure was going to see the Eiffel Tower on this day. And there it is. Awesome to see again.
Oh.
I saw some influencers recording videos, so I said, hey, can you get a video of me? So they filmed that. Wonderful clip of me with my gigantic rucksack, and then I started heading back, deciding to take an alternative route back to see some more sights. This is the finish of the Tour de France. Oh, where the frick am I going to go here? And what's famous about this, I think it's from Egypt, was a while ago that Alan Robert guy, he climbed it. No ropes, no permission. You should definitely look that up on YouTube. He down climbed it as well. Whoa, the altitude! So fucking bumpy! Been flying through Paris. It's an amazing town for biking, actually. Bike lanes, massive. But you just look. Cars are over there now. It's mostly bikes. In terms of space, it's mostly bikes. At this point, I think I've aced it. I'm going to be back at the train station where my bus leaves with enough minutes to spare. You know, a few minutes. So here's a GPS track, ETA, flying along, back to the station. Boom. So flying through Paris, no time to look at the artwork, the beautiful buildings, just flying through Paris, absolutely loving it. And I take the bike back to where I started from. There's my route map. €12. It's 4:27 p.m. And I've got 1.6 kilometers to walk to the bus. It's going to take 23 minutes. My bus leaves at 4:45. It should have been at 4:25. I took the bike back at 4:27. 1.6 kilometers. Have you seen the size of my rucksack?
Oh God, there's a train station, but the bus station's over here. So, oh geez.
I'd loved to watch a bit of Flatland. Didn't have time. This guy was like stripping off for the police, but I had to run. Ran past like some kind of an anime thing. Get to the bus station and it's just loads of buses and none of them have destinations on them. It's just like chaos. I managed to get on the right bus and we reverse out and into the old Paris traffic. In the end, I did get to my destination on time and all was good. I got to see the Eiffel Tower and it was a good adventure.